Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from the Lombard City, Philippines. I am having an awesome time in the Philippines today. I hope you are as well. Where you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about what is the one simple way to prevent social gatherings. Enjoy it. What is the one simple way to prevent social gatherings in the Philippines? Yeah! Woo! What a joy! It's a joy. Let's go back to get my friends. And I want to say, those here for the first time, click on the subscribe button and bell notification icon so you can see fresh new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide video. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? This is a country where social gathering is the call of the day. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Everybody want to be social. Everybody want to be up in your face. Hey, man, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? They want to be one-on-one, closer and close, skin tight. Skin tight, skin tight. Yeah, they want to be on top of it, man. And it's okay, man. You know, that's what being social is all about. Gathering, man. You know, and what's wrong with it, man? I mean, are you social? Are you anti-social? Which is it? Okay. But these people are social. That's the nature of the Filipinos. They're very friendly, they're very loving, they're very warm, very caring, they're very sharing. And that's how it is, man. And that's the way they've always been. So the question is, how are they going to behave during the holiday season when the government is saying, you can't be social this season. I don't want you to be social. I want you to be anti-social this season. God, and the reason why, because we got the pandemic. And I don't want y'all to get that COVID virus, that COVID-19 coronavirus. I don't want you to get it. So I want you to have no parties. I don't want you doing that at Christmas gathering. I don't want you none of that. You know what I mean? That's what they told us. You know, that's exactly what they're being faced with. And so the question is, in light of that information, that we're in the middle of a pandemic, the Philippines is doing everything they can to limit the amount of infections and the limited amount of fatalities in this critical time. And the question is, are the people going to obey? And so PMP, which is in charge of coronavirus task force, you know, they said, well, we're going to do something, Sergeant. So, Jenna, what can we do? We got to look at it, and we know when Christmas time comes, people act the fool in the Philippines. They act the fool up in here in the Philippines because, you know, Christmas is huge. I'm serious. You know, Christmas is huge all over the world. But it seemed like to me, and I've been at 6 years, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. I've been at 6 years, man. And you know what? It seemed like to me, in the Philippines, it's huger than huge. You know what I'm saying? Everybody named mama. They want to party. Party. And sometimes I wonder, is Christmas here about Christ or is it about the party over here, party? You know, on time, because that's all you see is party, man. And when they get that party, you want a little taste. They get a little taste, man. they give a little, sometimes they have to give, but the taste and the parties before the gifts. You know what? I don't know who was a person to do. And anyway, so now you see the dilemma. We have a huge dilemma. And the question is, what is the one simple way to prevent social gatherings in the Philippines? Can you help me with that? Somebody? I'm going to help you with that. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at what is the one simple way. Inquiring minds want to. I want to know. You want to know. Everybody wants to know who that said they're going to beat this thing. Who that said? Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Everybody know. Y'all remember that man back in the day? The guy said, here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Everybody know who. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Everybody know that who is the judge. Something like that. Our guy said, I think, what guy said his name? Sammy Davis. Remember Sammy Davis Jr., man? The little short guy? Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Everybody knows that. Here comes the judge. Remember that? Yeah, but everybody want to know, what is the solution to the dilemma? And there goes this Tuba Queen. She trying to hide like no more, but she can't do it because she got a big head. Head bigger than mine. But it's pretty though.
Are you sure that?
Yeah. Hey, who got the biggest forehead? Me or Queen Tuba Queen right there?
You.
She pretty to me, so I can't complain. Anyway, y'all. But yeah, Let's take a look at it today. And before we do that, y'all, I'm going to give you a very quick review of our prior live broadcast. Many of you may have not attended, and I want to make sure that you have an understanding of where we're coming from and where we've been and where we are right now. We're going to take a look back for those of that word here. Okay, is that okay, man? Yeah, we'll take long, just 1 minute. It's okay. And for those of you that here today, you want to hear about what is the solution to prevent social gatherings 2020 in the Philippines? You in the right place, baby. Okay? And I want you here, man. Come on in the house. Get you something to drink, man. Get me some coffee. Get you something to drink, man. Get you Coca-Cola. Want Coca-Cola? Want some water, tea, juice? Oh, you want some Michael coffee? Need some coffee? Michael coffee. That's my brother. Hey, don't say nothing bad about Michael, man. Michael Coffee did a good thing. You know what he did yesterday, man? I was just doing the show, riding train. Michael said, look here. I got something for you. I said, what? Let's see. You got something for you. That's what you got. He said, I got you. I'm going to give you $30 to get you a good Christmas dinner. You and your wife get you something to go out to take out to dinner. I said, wow. Michael Coffee needs some coffee. Gave us some more time for dinner. Man, we went to bed last night hollering and screaming. We were like up in the air over there. But yeah, Michael did it, man. So don't say nothing about Michael. You say something about Michael, man. You say something about me. That's my buddy. Okay? But yeah, so we're going to take a look at a quick review, and then we're going to show you, talk to you about what we have for you today. Okay? Are you with me, GP? It's about 9:57 a.m. in the morning here in the Philippines, and it's not very sunny today. It's a little bit overcast. It looks like we may get some rain later on, but there's some sun out there, so we don't know. It may rain, it may not. But anyway, it's not sunny, it's hot like it is usually by this time of day. And so those of you that are in the United States of America, of a doggone America, you know, your temperature, the time there is about 8:57 on the eastern side and 7:57 on the on the central time. So you're just getting home from work, you've had your dinner. You watched one of your favorite news stations. You watched your sports day, SBSPN, whatever one you like, and you're relaxed. You're ready for Bobby and Lisa Day. You ready? Hey, you're ready for you, man. You know, I made your day because you know you're glad to see me. I'm glad to see you, even if you're not glad to see me, man. Hey, I'll see you, man. It's a blessing for me to come to you. It really is, man. I don't take this lightly. I'm very serious about what I do, and I'm happy to be here with you in that run. Okay, let's go. All right, quick review. Let's see, what did we talk about yesterday? Look, guys, I do so many videos. I do so many live. Okay, we talked about COVID. I do so many videos and live streams. I just get confused on what did I do last time because I focus my attention on that minute and that 1 moment of time to bring it. After that, I let it go. I got too much. I don't want to overload my brain. When I'm done with it, I'll be. Oh, nah, I got to look for the next, you know? So that's what, all right, so Lisa said we talked about COVID, okay? So I'm going to pull it up. Let me see if I can get it right quick. Okay, yes, you go. We talked about this right here yesterday, man. It was a blessing, man. We talked about the vaccines approved for COVID out in the Philippines. There was 3 of them that have this. We talked about the process. There's 3-step process you have to go to get a vaccine approved here. And I told you about the process. And many of you would think that since the Philippines is such a small country, a developing nation, that they'll take anything somebody gives. No, they don't play that game, baby. No, you just can't throw anything on the Philippines and expect to say, yeah, we won it. No, they got a 3-step approval. Actually, it's a 4-step approval process. That your things you want to give us and that might kill us. Yeah, we got to make sure they don't kill us. So they go through this process. You said, well, we just wanted to be the guinea pig for our clinical trial, Sputnik. You know what Sputnik is, that Russian drug. They just pushed it out. They do a whole lot of clinical trial and want the world to take it. The Philippines said, okay, we'll take the drug. But hey, look here, man. We got to pass our 3-step, our process. So they're in the process of doing the study and review on the clinical trial for Sputnik and many others. And AstraZeneca, the other one was the Johnson. It's called Johnson Johnson. Remember that one? Johnson Johnson, U.S. company, but they bought out a pharmaceutical company called Janssen. And yeah, Pfizer as well. Johnson Johnson is a major company, but they bought out a company called Janssen. So Pfizer is where I am Moderna. They're looking at everything. They're looking at all of their options, man. Okay, even they have, and I mentioned this on the broadcast. I did not mention this, but they have a in-house clinical trial on a particular vaccine that working on themselves. Philippines is working on, what I tell you, Lisa, coconut oil, virgin. Can you believe this, man? The Philippines is working on a study for virgin coconut oil. Yeah, virgin coconut oil. It gets rid of it, and they're working on that. And they're looking for some efforts to look for some information and all the clinical study to come out on that in the next few months as well. So the Philippines got a lot of things going on. The problem is they're short on the Honta because they had to shut everything down. So they bought about 60 million doses of AstraZeneca vaccine, and they locked it in. So that's the first one they actually purchased. It hasn't been totally approved yet. They got to go to the FDA for the final stage of the 3-step process to be approved. But they're working on that as well. And these people are going to be happy, because AstraZeneca vaccine is the one that does not need a negative 277 degrees, 97 degrees temperature that you could put in the fridge, man. Just take it out the fridge and get in your arm and you're good. You know? So they chose that one, and rightfully so. All right, that's it, man. That's all we talked about this time. We had a good time, though. If you missed that show, man, can you do me a favor? After you get through the night, please go ahead and check it out for me, okay? Please. I know you ain't got nothing. You gonna go to bed, but you want something to look at before you go to bed, right? Go watch this show, man. All right, let's go. Yeah, you need to try to. You already told me what to do. Okay. People get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board or needed love. Who said again? Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Woo, y'all ready, man? Are you ready, man? Are you ready, man? Lisa D, man. Y'all see what she did, man? Lisa D, when I get through, I'm a bush. Lisa, she cued me on it. She gave me the wrong cue. Lisa D, why you do me like that? You're supposed to be my helper, not my help, my disruptor. She disrupted my train of thought, y'all. Anyway. Now you done got me all discombobulated, man. She done put me in there. I'm going to Lizzie, why you do that for me? Lizzie, you supposed to be my buddy, man. Why you mess me up like that? You wait till I get there. All right, y'all. Let me get back to earth, okay? Lizzie got me out of my mind. And I think I'm going out of my mind. Yes, I think I'm going out of my mind. Over you. I see you each morning, but you just look past me. You don't even know that I exist. Going out of my head over you. Yeah, I'm going out my head. Anyway, let's go, y'all. So we're gonna look at this today. Thumbnail for the day. Let's go. Here we go. Beat down, baby. That's what it is, y'all. It's nothing but a beat down. Talking about caning somebody. It's nothing but a beat down, man. Yeah, they say, we got to control these folks, man. They a bunch of knuckleheads, we got to get some cane. So they bought some cane, man. Beat down for the holiday. Would you like to get a beat down coming to the Philippines for the holiday? You gonna get a beat down, man? That wouldn't suit well with me. I'm coming to your country, and I didn't know nothing about no social distance, and you gonna hit me with a cane, man? You gonna have a troll out of me. Anyway, beat down, baby. That's the thumbnail for the day. In the holiday season, so you're not to control them. Beat down. I don't want no beat down, man. You got to control me like that, because I'm a very law-abiding citizen. You said, Bobby D, I don't want you social together. I'm just sir, I'm not gonna social together, man. And when you turn your back, I'm social together. Just wait. But no, you have. I just tell you, man. I follow law. But there's some people that you are not like me. They don't follow law. They do whatever the heck they want to do. And for people like that, sometimes you got to do a little beat down. Sometimes you got to do a little takedown. Sometimes you got to do a little make down. Sometimes you got to do a little shake down to get their attention. And that's what they tried. That's what they was supposed to be doing. Okay? What's wrong with that? Inquiring minds want to know what's wrong with that. Okay? Beat them down, man. They can't listen. You know why the kid, man, hard head make a soft behind. Remember that? Remember the mama said, "Look at Bobby." Yeah, man. He said, "Hard head make a soft behind, boy." You gonna get, and you had to do it. Anyway, but yeah, sometimes some people just hard headed, man, and they don't listen. What do you do when people don't listen? You find a way to get their what? Attention. Okay, and that's what they came up with. Okay, so let's go. Focus. You know I gotta show you the focus, man. No hocus pocus, just focus, focus. No hocus pocus, just focus. Okay, I get you focused, man. I get you a roadmap. When we go down this yellow brick road, I don't want you to feel like you left out. I don't know where we going, where he taking me. I don't know where I want to go. I don't know where he taking me. We're gonna get you a focus, man. I'll give you a focus to let you know where we're going. And if you don't want to be here today, man, go on about your business, man. Don't troll the station. Okay? Don't troll our channel, please. I'm giving you fair warning right now. Okay, if you on this train today, and you want to be a troll, you want to talk nasty about me and my show and my people on this show, it's gonna be some problem, man. Straight up with you. You think I'm gonna sit there and let you talk about what you want to say? Nah, we gonna get you. I got the people out here, man, looking for people that want to act a fool up in here, okay? And we're gonna get you, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it, please. It's not worth it. All right, let's go. So let me know for the day one more time. Let's go for the hocus. No hocus pocus. Just focus, focus, focus for the day. Focus for the day. Okay? Here's our focus, y'all. All right? See, all those people there, and that's the Philippine marketplace, right? Everybody and their mama in the marketplace. They're not, now, here, look at the thing. This thing. They got their mask on. A lot of them got their face shield on. They both have, it's required for you to be in the Philippines. When you're in the Philippines, it's required by law that you have to wear a mask as well as a face shield. So they got that, right? Well, can you tell me what they're not doing? Does anybody know what they're not doing? I'm gonna help you out. They're not social distancing. They're not social distancing. There's no physical distancing that I can see in this crowd. Everybody up on each other like just trying to find a sale, man. And you can't do that. Especially in the NCR, which is National Capital Region, the Luzon metropolitan area. They're under one of the strictest quarantine lockdown there. GCQ, man. General quarantine, community quarantine. They can't be doing all that. And that's why PNP came up with this theory. They want to anyway, I'm gonna give the whole thing away. Let's go, y'all. I'm trying to fix my shirt. Lisa, I don't know why she gave me the shirt. You know, she gave me a shirt to wear every time, and I don't like this shirt, but she wear it anyway. Mickey Mouse shirt, man. Y'all see Mickey? Hey Mickey, hey Mickey, hey Mickey. That's my Mickey, man. Anyway, but yeah, so they're all huddled together, man, in masses, man. And when you have a people like that, things can happen that you don't want to happen. You could be breathing in some things you don't want to breathe in, you know. And when you get a lot of people like that, it's okay with a non-pandemic time, but these are pandemic times, man. You can't do that. And so that's why they say, what is one simple way to stop social gatherings during the holidays? Guess what they say. So today we're going to look at what's the supposed PNP threat. You know, PNP came up with this, man. You know, the people didn't come up with this. PNP came up with it. And then who made the threat? You know, there's a threat they made to the people about the holiday season. They said, look here, this is what we're going to do. And then why was the threat made? Mm-hmm. I look at that too. Why are you gonna threaten me with a cane? Well, I didn't do nothing wrong. You can't do that to me, sir. I got my rights. You ain't got no right. You and somebody else cut. But why? And then we'll look at the clarifications. Okay, they came back and said, okay, this is what we said, and this we're gonna do that. Yeah, clarification. They clarified the best. You know, when you mess up, you gotta fess up, man. You know, that's what I do. When I mess up, man, I fess up. Sometimes I don't want to do it, man. Because nobody wants to go and say, well, I was wrong. I'm sorry. But that's the best thing to do, to clean the slate until you can start fresh again in somebody's vision and somebody's eyesight. Because you do something wrong, the people will do what? Think bad of you. And when people think bad of you, they don't want to be bothered with you. So the best thing you can do, I'm talking to President Trump right now, okay? The best thing you do is say, look here, y'all, I'm so sorry. I made a huge mistake. Can you forgive me, please? Okay. What's wrong with that? Yeah, but some people got so much pride, man. They got so much pride inside. I'm the man. I ain't never wrong. Pride will lead you to what? Lead you to what? Destruction, man. It'll lead you to fall down. We fall down, but we get up. But you ain't gonna get up when you're falling in pride. Okay? Let's go. All right. So we got the first thing we're gonna look at is what? What's number one? Number one is what? Number one, what's the supposed PNP threat? Why? What is the threat, PNP? Can you tell me what you're trying to do, PNP? Why are you trying to threaten me? What are you trying to talk about this cane? What are you saying? Let's see. Number one, here we go. Okay. See the people right there? They're being beat. That's the cane, man. they put that cane on you, you're gonna be hurting, man. You remember Rodney King back in the day, man? That's what they did to Rodney. They had police sticks and they beat the heck out of Rodney. When I saw Rodney on TV, man, I was like, man, how could they do it? And, you know, the Rodney King incident is very, very similar, as I think about it, to the guy that got killed in Minnesota, George. Remember George Floyd? The Rodney King incident could have been another the previous prior George Floyd incident. Okay, it was a preamble, if I may say the word. It was a preamble to the George Floyd incident. Rodney King, but the thing about Rodney King, thank goodness, he did not get killed, but he could have. They could have busted his head. Man, they beat the heck. Y'all have seen Rodney, man. Ooh, Rodney was his face was blowed up like that. And he was drunk at the time. That's the thing about Rodney King. Rodney King didn't feel it all. Rodney King he was like, he was so drunk, man, he couldn't feel nothing. And they beat the skunk out of him, man. But he got some money out of it. He got some money out of that. Floyd ain't got nothing. He just in heaven, thank God. But Rodney is in heaven too. He got drugs. Anyway, but yeah, Rodney got beat, man. But he got like $1 million. He sued him, man. And the same, that was over 20 years ago, maybe 30. And the same doggone thing still going down. Huh? When are we gonna learn, America? And I'm getting off the subject, but when are we gonna learn? All right, let's get back on the subject. But yeah, beat down, man, it happens. And when you get a beat down, you gonna remember it because your body gonna be hurt. Ouch, please don't hit me in the mouth. You gonna be hurt, man. Somebody get them. They call it cane, but you know, and we've been talking about this a minute. Caning is big out here in the Eastern country, man. It's East Asia. Caning is big, man. Look right here. You say, you break a law in one of these countries, man. Say, we got something for you, buddy. Come on, get your beating. They tie your butt up and bend you over. You be like, what y'all finna do? He said, you gonna see in a minute. Just to pry your heart. They put a cane on your butt. And when you get through, you ain't gonna never think about doing that cry no more. Anyway, let's talk about this. We're number one. Number one. Only just begun. All right. So what is the y'all excuse me, y'all got carried away. What is the supposed PNP threat? Okay. The PNP threat is very simple, y'all. Very simple. Here's it is. This is a holiday season, right? And you know, in the holiday season in the Philippines, you gather more. Okay, you have more social gatherings. You have more people want to disobey and all that kind of drink, get drunk, yeah, and spread the virus. Okay, spread the COVID-19. And then so they want to say, okay, look here, y'all want to do all that? This is what we're gonna do. We at a PNP. We're gonna beat your butt with a cane. We're gonna cane you. Yeah, we're gonna bust your head, bust your knee, bust whatever. We're gonna take care of this social gathering. Y'all ain't gonna do it because after you go out of social gathering, then our numbers, infection rates goes up, and all our fatality rates goes up. We not gonna have it. Okay, they didn't say it like that, y'all. I just dramatize yellow man. Anyway, but yeah, I want to see if you look on the right, you see that's an example of caning where police use canes to maintain order in a crowd. Okay, and you know, sometimes they take it to the extremes. They beat the heck out of you, man. This thing hurts, but you know, sometimes they have to use force to get people's attention. Yeah, so that they thought, they don't want to shoot you right with a bullet, so but the next best thing is hit you with a cane. They'll get your attention because it hurts. But if you look at the bottom there, you see I've got 4 examples of where caning is used and how it's primarily used in the Eastern and Asia Pacific countries. Eastern Asia. See, when I'm headline number 1 says woman screams in pain during caning in Indonesia. Headline number 2 says a Christian woman caned in Indonesia for selling booze. Headline number 3 said gay man caught having sex in Indonesia in a face caning. And then the last one said non-Muslim cane in Indonesia under Sharia law. Okay, so you see that caning is a method that they use. And I'm sorry for that noise, y'all. Somebody doing some work over there in the house, but I'm trying to talk loud. So you can see that caning is a method of crowd control that is used in the Asian countries, and in particular in Asia Pacific and Southeast Asia. Now, the Philippines are not that's not their primary use or control for people's caning. They don't normally do it, but they're taking it to the extreme for this particular holiday season because it is so very important to control the virus. So the cane, that's what the number 2 is. Number 2 is what? Number 2 was who made, the woman What was the supposed threat? So number two is who made the threat? Okay, we're looking at number two. Number two, don't know what to do. Don't do that to do. Said don't know what to do. What to do? What to do? Said don't know what to do. What to do? Number two, who made this threat? Who's in the me gonna threaten me about a cane? You come up to me with a cane, man. I'm gonna bust your head. Nah, yeah. But yeah, that guy right there, man. That's the general. He's Lieutenant General Police General Cesar H Binag. That's his name. He made that. He's in charge of the task force for coronavirus for the PNP, and he made the statement. He had a press conference, and you know what he said? I'm gonna read exactly, and I quote. And I quote. He says, "Our canes will be used. The cane are hard-headed." That's it. That's a direct quote, y'all. They're gonna use the cane are hard-headed. Benet said, adding that the social distancing patrols would focus on high traffic areas such as transport hubs and public markets. Okay, so that's what we're gonna use. That's what he said that, man. I didn't make it up. I got that from him. His words of his mouth. So that came from the PNP. We're gonna bust your head. That's what the baby, what do you, and now you see the cane they're using right down there, right? Those are examples of the canes. Those are double two canes put together. But that's it. When you hit somebody with that thing, you think it's not gonna hurt. You're gonna feel some pain. You're gonna be in a world of pain, man. You hit you 2 or 3 times with that cane, you'll be like, ouch, 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 hurt, man. Please don't hit me in the ball. You know? And that's the whole purpose of the cane, man. To get your attention, to let you know, sit your butt down and stop all that social gathering, social physical distance, and learn how to physically distance yourself. That's what the cane is for. Okay. So number two was what again? Number two was who made the statement? General Hawthorne, Lieutenant General of the Philippine PNP Coronavirus Task Force, made that press conference. He made the statement. Okay. So number three is what? Number three is what? Why was the threat made? Why would you say something like that, General? Why would you tell me that you're gonna cane me and for social? Why would you tell me that, sir? No, I don't appreciate that because I think it's police brutality. You know, I can control myself. You ain't got to beat me to get my attention. Some people do. So number three is what? Why was the threat made? To let the public know what he expects, what to expect. You know, then the NCR, and this is particularly for the NCR region, National Capital Region, was Luzon, Manila, Metro Manila area. They're very on a very strict quarantine there called GCQ. You mean they can handle only so many people gather together because the virus is that's the worst area. That's the epicenter of the virus in the nation. It's Manila area, and it reduces physical distancing violations. Guess what, guys? You're not gonna believe this, but there was then over 700,000 man. 700. I'm not talking about 1,000. I'm not talking about 700,000 violations of social distancing law regarding the laws in the Philippines since outbreak began in March. Okay, 700,000. That's a lot. What does that suggest? That suggests that these people are hard-headed. You know, and he just said we're gonna do it the hard-headed people. We're gonna cane. We're gonna buy out. Make them feel some pain, baby. Now, but you know, that's what they use the cane. Make them, and that right. Make them feel pain. That's why we use the cane. Yeah, yeah. Woo. Let's go. But yeah, that's why they made the statement, man. They gotta make these people sit their butts down, stop acting the fool. But the truth be told, man, you know, you trying to say, well, Bobby, you just putting down the Philippines because you trying to make them look like they worse than everybody. No, they're not worse. In fact, truth be told, the United States is worse than the Philippines. You know, way worse because people in America don't want to even wear a doggone mask. Yeah, we want to fight some. You violate my First Amendment right. I don't have to wear no mask. And they want to fight. You see all these people fighting in Walgreens and Walmart and all the places, stores. They go, sir, you have to put on a mask. Why? You don't want to fight? Crazy. So USA is 10 times worse than Philippines for obedience and laws. Okay, so don't tell me I'm trying to put the Philippines. I love this country. I love these people. I would never do such a thing. Why? I'm just telling you like it is, like a T. Like Mama said, I'm telling you like a TI is. Let's go. So you see, why was the statement made as to try and to prevent the spread of the virus and to try to make people know, hey, this is what we're gonna do. Y'all act the fool up in here with us. This is what we're gonna do. You know why? That's why. See the people over there. See the guy over there. He was sitting down. That's one of the people, the lady right there, the PNP. And when they catch you violating, they're gonna warn you, and they get everybody in this little area and make them squat, like they get ready to do it number one. Number two, you don't make them squat because they're gonna either lock them up or give them a warning, written warning. So they have over 700,000 violations, and they're under GCQ. Now this is what GCQ is all about. Public transportation is allowed at a reduced capacity, and select businesses are allowed to operate at 50 to 100% of their regular capacity, depending on their industry. Shopping malls are also allowed to operate, although only select stalls and stores are allowed to open. And there's no jeepneys either, y'all. Jeepneys are not running. They have a modified transportation in the subways, but that's it. So they're under very, very strict protocols as far as lockdown, worse than what we at least are. We're on what am I on this day? We're on MGCQ, which is modified. So we're on the lowest one there is. They're on the highest one. So people in the capital region, Luzon metropolitan area, metropolitan Manila area are catching H, baby. And so they want to get out. I mean, the Philippines has the longest lockdown of any other country in the world. Okay? We've been locked down, man. And so people want to get out and do stuff, especially with the holiday. But you know what? As a governmental entity, you can't allow it because they would be destroying not only themselves and catching that virus, they may give it to somebody else. So the government has to do what? Crack down. And this is one of the reasons for cracking down. Number four, what number four? Number four, we're getting ready to go out the door. Clarification. Okay, so yeah, they made a statement, and now I want to show you some clarification that they made in order to get this implemented. Okay. All right, so you with me, GP? Did I leave you? Anybody left behind? Let's go. Number four, we get ready to go out the door. Okay, here's some clarification. That guy right there with the big head, his name is Harry Roque. He's the spokesperson for the president of the Philippines. Okay, and he came out and said, "Look here, y'all. We got to make some clarifications. Quiet. We're not going to take no cane and bust your head." I know y'all, somebody must say, but we're gonna hit you with the hard head because you got a hard head. We're not gonna bust your head with the cane again. Okay, what we're gonna do? These canes were bought. They were bought to measure the social distancing. Okay, they use the cane to measure your distance. We have to be 1 meter apart. That's what the cane. These are 1 meter canes. That's the measurement of the cane. And the PNP gonna use to measure your distance to make sure you're not in violation. If they put that cane on you and you less than 3.2 meter, 1 meter, which is 3.2 feet, then we're gonna lock you up. We're not gonna beat you, okay? Unless they get mad at you. Now, just say it now. But for clarity person, they don't use it to beat the people. For the holidays, the government banned Christmas parties. No Christmas party, y'all. Family reunions, no family reunions, no carols, and it's big out here. A lot of Philippines, and you don't see this much in the United States of America anymore. At least when I was living there, I didn't see it that much. But in the Philippines, you believe it or not, people actually come to your doors. Children in groups, they'll come to your door and they'll Christmas carol you. We get this every year. I don't know if they'll do it this year. They come to our door and they knock on the door and they'll say, "Silent night." They'll sing a song. And then when you get through, they want some montage. They look for a tip, man. This is always a catch, right? But no, it happens. This is something they do, and they do it every year. But I don't see it a lot in the USA. But yeah, caroling, that's still popular here and prevalent. And but when you do that kind of thing, you're violating social distancing. So there wouldn't be no carol singing outside of homes, while an earlier plan was to allow minors to visit shopping malls, scraped as well. With more than 436,000 infections and around 8,500 fatalities, the Philippines had the second highest COVID-19 case and casualties in Southeastern Asia, next to Indonesia. The Philippines has a population of about 108 million people. So they're looking to try to make sure no one bites the dust. And what's wrong with that, man? If you know the rules, obey the rules. Okay, no social gathering. You know the rules. The rules have been out for a long time. They just didn't pop out yesterday. You know the rules. Come on now. Come up here and talk about, I didn't know we couldn't have no party. And you got a 40 in your hand, talk about, I didn't know we had no party. And then the man said, "You said you didn't what? Your body out right on you." Put that bottle down. No, but yeah, that's why they did it. And they're not going to actually beat people or cane people, but that's one way of measuring the distance. There's a 3 meter, there's a 1 meter length that they use to make sure you're within a safe zone area. If they take the cane and they measure that you're less than that 1 meter zone, then you are by and by, they may warn you or they may take you downtown. Okay, that's the whole purpose of it, and they clarify that later on in another press briefing. Okay, so that's the purpose. That's how you control. So the question: how do you control social gatherings in the Philippines in 2020? Cane, baby, cane. Nah. I can't. You gonna do that? Cane. You control the distance by measuring it with the cane, but you don't control it by beating people with the cane. That's barbaric. Okay, that's unheard of, and some countries still do it out here. But Philippines is not one of them that does it on a continual basis. But there's a lot of other countries that do it regularly. You know, but you control and enforce social gatherings by monitoring your people and by having patrolmen or PNP personnel, policemen, monitoring the activities and the crowds. That's what you do, okay? And that's the best you can do, okay? That's it. Are you with me, GP? You like that, man? Did you like that, man? I like that, man. I like that, man. I like that. I like it just like that. Slow motion, baby. Slow motion. You gotta like that. But anyway, that's it, man. It's like a fight. Now, I already sang the song. Listen, she made me sing the song. Listen, I'm gonna get you. She set me up good for that. She said, people get ready. I said, what? Oh, I forgot the song. She done messed me up. Now I gotta sing it again. Now, listen, can you sing the song? I didn't sing it once. Can you sing? She said, you made me sing, trick me and say, mess me. Anyway, let's sing song. People get, okay, I ain't got to sing song. If I got to the man up here, I'm gonna get the man to sing. I'm gonna sing one. Oh man, I done took the man out. Sorry, y'all. I can't. Let me see. I took him out. Yeah, I took him out, so I got to sing the song. People get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board or need a love. Who say it again? Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Yeah, all aboard. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. I'm trying to ride this train, man. Y'all ready to ride this? I'm ready to ride. Y'all ready? I'm ready to ride this train. Let's go. Y'all ready? We gonna find out who rubbing up, toughing up, buffed up, and gonna be the first man in the. He's like, who that is? I want to know. We need to know. We got to know who that is. Said they're gonna be. I need to know, man. Who that is? Said who the number one honcho? Who want to be the number one honcho or honcho today in this? He's like, I need to know. I got to know. Inquiring mind wants to know who that is. Who that said he gonna be? I need to know. DD. I want to know who that is. I'm gonna drill down and find out. Me. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to a wonderful young lady I met several years ago, and she wouldn't leave me alone, man. I don't know what's wrong with her, man. She wouldn't let me go. I was like, can you leave me alone, please? Stop calling me. I'm gonna be bothered with you. And she just wouldn't let me go. And so we wound up, messed around, and I'm married lady, man. I'm married lady. And just, you know what?
How many years?
5 years. And that's one of the best decisions I have ever made.
Know how many years before you married me?
I'm not gonna tell them that. She trying to make me incriminate myself. You tell them these since you want to know.
No, you tell.
Okay, I'll tell. I met her and then we dated online. Now I said, you happy now?
5 years?
You had to say it. Yeah, okay, 5 years. Yeah.
No, it's 4.
Okay, I'm not gonna argue with you because she trying to trick me like she did before. She gonna make me say something crazy, and then I'm gonna get a little lazy. No, but okay, whatever, man. But yeah, and then we got married, man. And I'm very happy that I made the decision. But sometimes I'll be like, "What'd I do that for?" And she do the same. She said, "I messed up." Well, you know what? We stuck like Chuck, man. We in this thing. We in this thing for the long term, no short term here, baby. We going for the long term. We're gonna take it to the hoop, okay? You with me, JP? That's what you do, man. When you can make a commitment, legally, religiously, spiritually, whatever, you hang in there till it's over with, because ain't no stopping till you drop. Okay? You with me, JP? Let's go. Listen, can you tell me what is your favorite color?
Again?
Again. Because I want inquiring mind want to know.
You answered it
I
already.
ain't answered. Okay, Lisa D.
Green.
Okay, Lisa D. What is your favorite? What is your favorite? What is your favorite subject in school? What was your favorite subject in school? Did I say?
Recess.
Y'all, what you saying, man? Did you actually mean that, Lisa D? She was joking. You know what she said? Did y'all hear what she said? Recess. That was that was her favorite subject in school. Recess. Not a lot of y'all favorite subject was recess too. I know. I wouldn't mind though. I was a studious individual. I was all over that book. I had a book man. They used to call me book man. Studious. I was like, look, man, leave me alone. Read my book. No, man, I used to read comic books. Spider-Man, Iron Man, Hulk, Superman. I was like, man, I'm reading my book. I ain't got time for this. And then when I wasn't reading my book, I actually had a book, a reading study. I did my study because I worked after school, and so I had to do my studying and homework in school. So during lunchtime, when everybody else playing football and basketball and all that kind of crap, I was like, you want to study? I was just that kind of guy. I just always wanted to be doing something positive. And I played, but when I played when I went to home. Play basketball, baseball, and that. But we're not in school. I used my time wisely. But so recess was your favorite? Why?
Break time.
So what was your let me put it like this. What did you make the best grades in school on? Which subject?
I think math.
Math?
When I was in grade school.
In grade school?
Yeah, math. And then when I was in high school, I think GMRC, good moral and right conduct.
Good moral. Okay, so they got a course called Good Morals and Right Conduct. What is that about?
Like you're teaching how to be, training skill. What's that? Act like you're good,
Okay, so this is not what we have in our school system. They got a course called GMRC, Good Morals and what?
Right conduct.
And Good Morals and Right Conduct. So that apparently shows you how to be a good person, how to act right and stop acting crazy and not start getting lazy. And what were your scores in that course?
I don't know.
Well, why did you
forget?
Okay, well, how could you say that was your best course if you forgot what your scores were? Why did you like that? Why did you like that?
That's how the teacher put in my grades.
No, I'm talking about why did you like that course, that class? What was good about it? Was there a lot of homework to do? Not a lot of homework? Okay, so that's what you like. Not a lot of homework, you just get in chit chat. Yeah. And then okay.
And for math, it's so challenging,
Your math is challenging?
Yeah.
You like math?
I like before, but not now.
Math never changes, so math didn't change, you changed, right? All right, let's go. We're gonna find out who the first man up in his house today. Who that is? Who that said he gonna be there? I need to you're down and let you find out who that is. I got to know, man. Casey, what's up, Casey? Casey. What's up, Mr. Casey? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Casey is the first man in the house today. He's a honcho, man. DCD said you had some tuba today. She shipped you some tuba, Casey, to the United States. I know she did, man. How you doing, man? It's so good to see you, man. He's back on top. Yeah, he's back on top of the pile. You do that thing right, tight, long and strong. KC is number one, man. Numero uno, there can only be one number one. One is a lonely number, but he's all by himself. Don't wanna be, and he's by himself, man. And you know what, man? It's okay, man. When you pay the price to be number one, you need to be by yourself because you will wore out. You don't want nobody to be around you because you're tired. You want to lay down. You have to work your way up to the top. You have to go through the weeds, through the feeds, through the seeds to get to the top, man. And then, when you got to the top, you realize that it's lonely at the top because you by yourself. And it's okay, man. I don't mind being like an eagle, because eagles fly alone and eagles are strong, man. They got the gusto, they strong, and they got the wind and they got the strength. But the people that fly together, we know what they call them, right? Pigeons. I don't want to get pigeon, man. You want to be fly high like an eagle, fly like an eagle in the sky. And that's what he did, man. He made the decision. He wanted to be number one. He was tired of coming in late. He was tired of being in the middle. He said, Bobby, look here, man. I want to be number one. And he did that thing right, tight, long, and strong. Congrats to you. Everybody give him his congrats now. He did, man. He did better than me, better than you. Hey, he's number one. And he can only be number one. He made history today. On December the 9th, 2020, in the land of plenty, he was number one on the Bobby D and Lisa D Love Train, on the Love Train. So give him his prize. Let's go. Good to see you, man. Brown Train, Bobby D, Lisa D, One Nation. Wendell Conyeta. Wendell Conyeta. Wendell Conyeta. What's up, Wendell? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. He said, good job, number one. Hey, man. Wendell, you back at the same. Wendell, where you gonna learn? No, man. Wendell's been number one for quite a few times now. But today it escaped him again. How far? Let me see when did
10 minutes.
Wendell got to do better than that one. He beat you by 10 minutes, man. What's wrong with you? Okay, man. You know I told you what to do, right? Get you a cup of carbon with some tube in that carbon, and when you drink that tube, it's gonna bust your eyes. You're gonna be on the keyboard, gonna bust your eyes like stay. You stay awake. But Wendell, you know I gotta tell you, man. I'm sorry, but I tell everybody, every number two come on this show. Bobby D, got to tell you something, man. And I tell you this not to push you down, but to motivate you. I want to put some fire under your butt. So next time you get up a little earlier and be a little faster. That's what. Wendell. Did you want to tell?
No.
Oh, yeah, she left it up to me. She always want me to be the bad guy. Guess what, Wendell? Number two, Jeff won't do it. Maybe this time, Roger, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? John Thomas.
Big John in the house. Big John.
Big John in the house. Big John in the house. Big John in the house. Woo! What's up, JT? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. You all right, man? Always good to see you in his house today. He said, "Good morning, Bobby D." Hey, good morning to you, John. Good to see you, man. And it's cold in New York City. I know it's cold out there, man, but it's nice and warm out here, and the sun is coming out now. Sun is coming out. It's bright and shining, and looks like it's gonna be a good day. And I hope you have a good day too, brother. Good to see you, JT. We're on the train, Bobby Lizzie. Wendell Conyeta. Wendell Conyeta. Wendell Conyeta. He said, "We in the house, yeah, man. Hey, as long as you get inside the house, man, it's gonna be all right, man. If you went,
you're safe.
Yeah, you have a safe zone here." And we know why we know it's a safe zone? Because this house is full with love, baby. L to the O to V-E, love. L-O-V-E. Love makes the world go round. Yeah, love, baby. Not multi, love. Yeah, this house is full of love, peace, power, health, strength, wealth, prosperity. Anything you need that's good, we got you. We got you. We got you. Yeah, that's why people come to this place, man. Because they know when they get in, man, all their fears is gone. All their tears is gone. They can wipe their weeping eyes. I'm on a love train. I'm on the love train. And that makes the world go round. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby. Let's see who we got. Baby, hey, what's up, big brother? What's up, man? How you doing? You said, hello, Bobby. What's up, Bobby, man? Gun in the house. Woo. Gun in the house. Woo. What's up, Gunny? How you doing, man? I told her you need rhythm. You can't. I'm gonna give her a rhythm lesson. Okay, when we get through with this show today, I'm gonna sit her down.
I know.
We'll give her a rhythm lesson. Let go, ride train, Bobby. Need see One Nation. Who we got? Bobby, hey, he said, hello, look, family. Blue Angels and Angels. All my Blue Angels in the house said, hoorah. All my angels in the house said, hooray. Let's go, ride train, Bobby. Need see One Nation.
Thank
you so much, Terry. Blessing in the house. What's up, Terry? Good to see you. Good to see you. Woo. Good to see you, Terry. You say, train time, y'all. Toot, let's ride.
Thank you,
Terry Fleming making it rain on a train again, and that's what he does. Don't mess with Terry Fleming. Don't mess with nobody that give on this show, because you're going to be messing with me when you do it. Okay? Thank you so much, Terry. Hey, Terry Fleming, did you get our message, man? I'm going to make this announcement anyway. I tried to notify you, man. You can never call us back, but Terry Fleming is the big giver for November. Okay? You made the thing. I tried to respect the prize, man. You never called us back. So Terry, you made the thing, man. You never emailed us back. Never called us back. So Terry, you're the big giver for November. Email me, Terry, with your email address, or email me with, because we got something to send to you, buddy. Okay, buddy? Email me. Okay? And then we working on a merchandise product plan that we will be selling merchandise for you guys. You get a hat, you might get a t-shirt, you might get a cup, whatever you want. One of those items or if you want a cash donation, we'll do that too. But well, we working on merchandise product. Email me, okay, Terry. All right, let's do Terry Philippine Ride Train Property Leasing One Nation Under. Who we got? Look at who we got.
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming. Ride Train Property Leasing One Nation Under.
Blessings to you.
More blessings to you. Much love to you. But yeah, thank you so much, Terry. Quick announcement. We're gonna be doing our sixth food drive for the year being this month, and the DC said it'll be on the 18th, I think. 20th. Gonna be 20th, and we're gonna be going to Mandawi. We've been in Mandawi before, but we're going to go to a different
location.
We're going to go to a different location, and this time, guys, you talking about a bad. This is the squatters here. Squatters. You know what a squatter means?
But we're not going over there.
Okay, well, you told me. Now she,
no.
See how she do me, man? She just, I'm gonna tell the people because you trying to mess me up. She said, we're going to the squatters area. That's the squatters area. She said, it's bad there. Now she trying to change it on the middle of a show. I'm going by what you told me, Steve. Now you change it?
It's a squatter, but
I'm telling you. Okay, but what?
But we're not going to their place. We will be in we're a big farm like that, and then it is vacant. We will be in there.
Okay, y'all, we're going to the squatters area, please. I'll do what she said. Anyway, and it's bad, man. Squatter areas where they go, people don't have a place to stay, and they can't pay no rent. They don't have jobs. A lot of times they go and squat. Just what it says, squat. They squat there, and that's their place. They'll get some cardboard, and wood put over there in case it rain, and that's it. That's all they got. So the people need help there. Now she's saying we may not go in the actual area, we may be close to it, but to me, squatters area. Okay, let's go. Round train Property Leasing One Nation. Who we got? Terry Fleming. Congratulations, KC #1. And KC did that thing, man. Did it right, tie long and strong. He wasn't playing today. Let's go. Round train Property Leasing. Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. Michael, what's up, bro? Look at the same. Michael Coffee did a good thing. Yesterday, man, y'all missed that live show yesterday. Michael Coffee said, look here, I'm gonna help you out. He gave us $30, man. But take us out to dinner, man. He said, get your Christmas dinner on me. We gonna do that for you right time. Thank you so much, Michael. Michael said, these in Bobby High. My gun down with Maga, I bone got be keep the faith in the right. You know what he said?
Thank you, nurse.
He said, keep the faith, man. You know what I mean? Keep on keeping on. Don't lose your hope. Don't lose your love. Don't lose your heart. And don't lose your focus. Keep on keeping on. Keep the faith, man. Because when everything else goes wrong, when everything else, everybody else leaves you behind, you got nothing, man, but you and your faith in God. And whoever else gonna help. That's it, faith, man. I got a song. I wrote this song like that. I'm gonna sing a little bit of this song. 1, 2. You look at me.
Just 1, 2.
Faithful, faithful are you, Lord. You're faithful and you're true. Faithful, faithful are you, Lord. There's nobody else like you. I God is faithful. He's faithful. I God is faithful. He's faithful. That's just a part of it, but it's a good song. But then when he said faithful, man, keep the faith, that's what rose up in my spirit, man. That song I wrote is a powerful song. One day I'm gonna sing the whole song. You gonna be like, let's go. Round train Property Leasing One Nation. Who we got? Terry Fleming. What's up, Terry? He's hello about Leasing. The Blue Engine to all the rest of the love train. Hello to all my Blue Engine in the house said, hoorah. All my engines in the house said, hoorah. These to get on board now. Let's go. Round train Property Leasing. Terry Fleming said Flip Wilson was the judge. Oh yeah, Flip Wilson. Who is the judge? Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Everybody knows that I am the judge. Who is the judge? Something like that. And then Flip Wilson was the judge. After Sammy Day would do those, here comes the judge kid, and then Flip Wilson said, I am the judge. I am the judge. Everybody knows that I am the judge. You know, I used to like Flip Wilson. Remember Flip Wilson was his favorite Geraldine, remember? And Geraldine had a boyfriend. Flip Wilson used to play Geraldine, and Geraldine had a boyfriend. Guess what the boyfriend name was? Guess what the boyfriend name was this week? Killer. That boyfriend name was Killer.
Killer?
Killer. Is it Killer? Come here, Killer. Give me a kiss.
Come on, Killer, kill me.
Right, J. Bobby? Ooh, man, you had to bring that up for Flip Wilson, man. Flip Wilson used to make me laugh, man. He gone home now. But Flip Wilson, he used to make me laugh, man. And man, he was one of the funniest comedians out, man. I used to love that show. Flip Wilson show, it was funny. Let's go, Round Train Bobby. This is One Nation. Michael Coffin. These are Bobby High. It's going to be hard for the Filipinos and Filipinas to with social gatherings. Some of them like chica chispas. Yeah, they do. That's just a societal and cultural thing that they've known all their life. Their mothers did it, their mothers, their grandmother, everybody. That's what they do. They gather and they just chit chat, talk, you know. And it's hard, man. It's hard to get people to stop doing it, especially around Christmas time, because they gather even more. They gather all during the year, but they gather even more during Christmas time. That's why a lot of the OFWs, like Larna, she get ready to come home because Christmas time is when they gather. You know, but it's going to be a little bit different this year because they have to respect the social gather. But what I think is going to happen, I can say all that stuff I want, but you can't stop people from being people. A law cannot. A law is a law, but people are people, and you cannot stop a human being from being human. And that is a part of their cultural morals, their cultural mores, their cultural values. That is a part of who they are, and that is a part of what they do. So trying to stop that behavior is going to be quite difficult, and it's going to be challenging for the government to do. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Manny, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Better sing. See ya. What's up, man? Lizzie, hello, Bobby D. And Lizzie D. Hope you're staying safe. Yeah, we're staying safe. Good to see you, man. Manny, I don't think you've met Lisa D before. This is Lisa D. And the D stands for, I ain't gonna tell you what it stands. Lisa D, my dear.
Yeah.
You thought I was saying something crazy. But yeah, that's Manny, my buddy, man. Manny been with us for a long time, man. He been with us since I started, since 2015. Yeah, he been right here with me, man. He got his own show. It's called Manny Explores, y'all. He got a YouTube show. I want y'all to check it out, man. Manny does a lot of stuff about New York City. He's going to Boston now, Massachusetts. He went to Canada, and he shows you all the sights and sounds, popular places, and it's just like you're there with him. And then he reviews eating places to eat out there as well. A lot of stuff he covers on the show. Check him out, man. You will not be disappointed. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, Michael Carpet. It's a Lizzie, Bobby. Hello, Filipinos like their lechon, karaoke, chicken nuggets, chicken roosters, fights, drinking, Red Horse, San Miguel from there. Yeah, that's what they like, Mike. So you've been out here for a while. You know what they do. That's what they do. Every weekend, they will find a way to sit down with their buddies, the guys, and some of the ladies. They would like to sit down and they drink. Okay, and usually they'll find place playing cards. That's one of the things as well, and a little bit dice gambling. That's the pastime they do usually after they get off work during the week, and they do it even more on the weekends. That's what they do, and they do a lot of drinking. I mean, that Red Horse and that San Miguel beer, that's their thing. I don't mess with that stuff, man. That stuff make you blind. I don't fool with it, but that's what they do, and you know that's social gathering, and that's part of what they do on a day in and day out basis. So that's why now you see it's going to be hard for the PNP or any governmental entity to stop that behavior because that's their life. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Michael Cut. He said, Bobby, hi. Filipinos start their Christmas gatherings, parties, celebrations in the month of September. Yeah, so officially, guys, Christmas season starts officially. Kickoff is September 1. Okay, that's the official day. When you get to September 1, everybody puts, like in our neighborhood, everybody's got their Christmas wreaths on the doors, stuff like that. Christmas lights up. Now, at least we had a Christmas leaf. She said she threw it away. I don't know what you do with it. Every year we put it up on the door. I get ready to put it up. Where's the Christmas? I threw it away. How you throwing it away this thing?
It's old.
But did you get another one?
No.
Okay, you need to get us another one. I like putting it up. But anyway, but yeah, everybody gets some Christmas trees and stuff like that. And then they keep it up until January. By the end of January, that's when the season's over. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, Michael Cobb.
Need some coffee.
Bobby Yellow. You go into the malls of Yellow, Mapolo, Seaside in September. And Christmas items, stuff, things are already, yeah, that's when they put them out. They start putting it out on September 1. So they got the trees, they got the lights, all that, the trimmings, everything's out, and you start beginning to feel like Christmas. This year, guys, it wasn't, I got to tell you, it was a little bit different. They didn't start, they usually start, some of them had it out, because of the pandemic, a lot of stores were closed, and not a lot of people in the stores. A lot of stores didn't put stuff out. They got it out now, but they just started putting it up because the pandemic changed everything, man. That's why I was telling Lisa D, I said, what am I telling you? It didn't feel a lot like Christmas, because my first Christmas here, I came here in 2014, New Year's Eve, 24th of December. Okay.
New Year's Eve. Christmas.
I'm sorry. Christmas Eve. That was my first day here, and when I came here. And that was my first Christmas too here. And I was like, wow. I had never experienced Christmas like I had at that time before. And it was beautiful. Everything, I felt so different. I felt so loved. I felt so warm and cared, because that's how everybody made me feel. And it had to do with being in Christmas time. People were just, yeah, and I just felt the love. And so it's not like that now, but it's been like that in other years. But this time, I don't feel that warmth, the amount of warmth and love and care and tender care that I felt. And I think it's mainly due to the pandemic. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, under Groove. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, what's Murphy? He said, I saw an American King for cloning, for doing something stupid. He got like 20 or 30 lashes. It hurt, man. That stuff hurt. Yeah, but you know what, man? I never been caned, okay? I never been caned in my life with a cane, okay? But I've been paddled. You've been paid. Well, yeah. I paddle not with a belt. Paddles with a wood. You remember them? Y'all remember y'all going in elementary school and in high school? Back then, the teachers could beat you. Remember that? Y'all don't play like you.
Yeah.
Don't play like. Did I play with me? And they don't remember. You remember that, man? You used to get most of the beating yourself. You remember?
You throw a chalk or eraser.
I ain't never had that. But you know what? My teacher used to have a little paddle, wooden paddle. They used to make it in the shop, in wood shop. They had a carpenter shop, and they would get the man, the instructor to make it. They had a wood paddle, and then you had a little tape around it. Say, come here, boy. What you want? He said, come here, boy. Man, what's wrong? What I do? You didn't bring your assignment. I said, I wasn't here yesterday. But see, that don't make no excuse. But give me your hand.
In my time, it was a bamboo stick.
Bamboo?
Yeah, bamboo stick.
What they do?
They will
Hit you on your hand.
Yeah.
Hit you on your hand with a bamboo stick. Ooh, that's even worse. Because when you hit somebody, on the tender side of this, that hurts, man. And
but
so
it's not that hard.
Okay. Well, but yeah, man, and they would get the paddle, man. That was humiliating. And I used to get paddle with that, and then then when you get so bad, they'll put you out of the classroom. That was even worse because you felt humiliated. Everybody. Anyway, right turn, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Michael Kaufman, niece. Bobby, hello. Filipino said, Ato está small. Some spend a lot. Quarta at Christmas time, they celebrate big time for this, right? Yeah, man, they spend more money. For a country that's very, very poor, right? Not as, I wouldn't say very, very poor, but not as rich as other countries. The people here have a attitude of spending. They will buy, man. They will spend money on stuff. Even they got no food, man. They'll buy. That's how they are. I don't know why, but they may have no food. They may be living in a squatter shack. They're gonna buy something. They'll find the money to buy a phone. Everybody in the squatter shack they may have no food, no clothes, they got them a cell phone. Right, Trey, Bobby, Lee, One Nation. Who we got?
Hey, what's up, Gunny?
It seems like animals have more sense than most humans. Well, in certain ways, yeah. In certain ways, animals are protecting themselves. They only eat what they have to eat. And they take care of themselves. and they have more sense in a lot of ways than humans. That's for sure. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Michael Coffee needs some. Listen, Bobby Filipinos like to get together with their nanay and tatay, and then have leche, fun, turon, bibicas, halo, and have a big. Yeah, that's the thing, man. They want to party with their family and friends, and they want to drink. They drink and they eat, and they want to listen to karaoke. That's what. And those are not anything that's very, very extravagant, but those are just basic stuff that people do. So it doesn't take a lot to make a Filipino happy from Christmas. They don't have to have all the gifts like that. They just want to be around each other. That's the main thing that they look forward to in life, is being around their family. Is that right?
And reunion, something like that.
Yeah, being around the family. That's the main thing. Roger. Huh? Oh, you said Roger, Bobby Lizzie, One Day. Who we got? Loving freedom. Loving freedom. He's a freedom loving guy. I like it, man. I like freedom loving people because I'm a freedom loving person too. I like my freedom, man. You can't put me in no cage, and you can't put me in no box because I'm gonna bust out because I got to be free. What's up, brother? He said, "What's up, bro? Hey, you doing good, man? You all right, man? Good to see you. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Baby." He said, caring also can be passed. I'm sorry, caning can also be passed down as a judgment on criminals. I saw a caning. The caner get a running start and strike the canee more than once, but it can be as many as 40 lashes or more till they pass out. Yeah, man, cane is bad. I seen when people get caned and start hit them so hard they start bleeding. You can imagine that cane is just a hard stick. It's a stick, and it's about 3.2 inches long or 3.2 feet long, and 1 meter long. And you're a man at least 150 pounds, and you come down with full force on somebody's back, that's a lot of pressure. Okay, and you do time and time again. If you say 40 lashes, can you imagine what your back gonna be like when they get through? You're gonna have some whelps. You're gonna have some abrasions. You're gonna have some bruises, and it needs to be some cuts, some blood be popping everywhere. You're gonna be one hurt guy. You're gonna be in a world of pain if they hit you 40 times like that, coming down with a full pressure. But if they just tap you, you'd be all right. But they don't do that. You'd be like, what'd you say? Let's go. Ride chain, Bobby Lizzie, Michael Coffee. He said, Bobby, hello. Filipinos also like their chicharrones and mango floats at holiday season time. Masarap from this right. Yeah, they do like that, man. It's all Filipino delicacies. People that are Filipinos love Filipino food. They'll eat some American, Italian, but the main thing is they love Filipino food. Lechon, and one of the main things they like is fish. They will have dried fish. What they see about that dried fish, I don't know, because I don't like dried fish.
Salty.
So they like that salt. They're addicted to that salt. The taste of that salt makes it, because they were raised up on it. Children. Most Filipinos, when they grow up, and most of them are province life, farm life, they don't have a lot of food. So parents do the best thing. They try to find the things that's most least economical, cheapest thing, and they buy fried fish. And because you can hold a dried fish forever. Because the salt preserves the fish, right? Darn fish. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Night. Who we got? Joshua Moore. What's up, Joshua? He said, what it is, Bobby D? I see you doing thing. I'm trying to learn about politics so I can find out why people always argue when they're talking about it. Well, good question. People talk about politics because politicians are people that make the laws that control how we live and how we spend our days and our nights and how we go about doing our things. And if you have the wrong politician in office that doesn't represent your taste, it doesn't represent your lifestyle, you will be in world of trouble. Just like a lot of us that's with this melanin skin, we got politicians that's supposed to represent us, but they're not. And I can name one on top of my head. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't representing me since he got in office. I'm like, what about me? What about people like me? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, man? I ain't got nothing out of me. But politicians are good. Some of them are good. I would say some of them. I wouldn't say. A lot of people say ain't no good politician. Ain't no good politician. A lot of people say, but I don't say that, because just like there's a lot of people say there's no good lawyer. Okay? There are some good lawyers and there are some good politicians. You have to look. I think Obama was a good politician. He was a good politician. There were some issues I had with him, but you would have issues with anybody, anything. But overall, he was one of the best presidents we've ever had. And so you have to learn about it. Just read, ask people about it, and start studying, man. That's what you do. Ron Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said, Bobby, hi, God bless and shine all over the guys, men riding the love train today. Keep the faith with everybody. Thank you so much, my nurse, right? Keep the faith, man. Keep on, keep it on. Don't stop till you drop, baby. And when you drop, get back up. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. There, get on up. Let's go. Ride Train, Bobby Lisi, Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said, Lisi, Bobby, hi. Polly Who, smash the like button. Good info from Bobby D. Salamat from this man. He said, please, smash the like button. 1, 2, 3. Shoot your fire. 1, 2, 3. Shoot your fire. 1, 2, 3. Everybody hit that like button for me, please. One time. Shoot your fire. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, one Murphy. Hey. He said, congratulations, Rain Man. Rain Man did it, man. He's a number one. He's the big donor he's the big giver for the month of November and November to remember. Yeah, he did the thing, man. Rain Man make it rain every chance he get, and I'm not mad at you, brother. Right, Lizzie, One Nation under a group. Let's go, Lizzie.
This is the. You can click the link, guys, and then you can see all the donations from food food drive.
Okay, what she's saying is that link, if you click that link, you'll see how much we have, we have for the food drive, and that's what we're going to be using on the 20th to get to our food drive. And you can see the people that have given already. Everybody that's given is there. If your name is not there and you gave, let us know. We made a mistake, but I think it's accurate. But if it's not, let us know. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, under Terry Fleming. He said, I got a new phone, Bobby D, and most of my information is still locked in up. He got a new phone, y'all. Terry Fleming, okay.
Wow.
All right, Terry Fleming, you got a new phone. Okay, Terry Fleming, if you have a Google account, Google Gmail account, you can get, when you transfer your phone and you start everything on a new phone, if you start up a Google account, it'll bring everything from the old phone, your contacts and all like that. It'll transfer everything from the old phone to the new phone. What you should do, go to your phone dealer, who you got from Sprint, AT&T, wherever you got your phone from, and tell them you want your stuff transferred over. Even if you don't have a Gmail account, they'll put it on machines and take everything from the old and transfer it to the new. So you won't have to sit there and do it manually because it take all day like that. But take it back to the store and say, look, all right, this is my old phone, this is my new phone. Could you please transfer everything to my new phone? They'll do it for you. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Who we got further ahead?
This email address, we can email him.
Huh? Oh, okay. Here's Terry Fleming. Okay, Terry, Lisa been emailing you. Ryan Train, Bobby. He said, I got him. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation.
Marvin Ace.
Go.
Flip most favorite phrase was the devil made me do it.
The devil made me do it? No, it wasn't the devil. The devil made me do it. The devil made me do it. The devil made me do it. No, the devil ain't made you do nothing. That's what lie we put on the devil. The devil don't make us do everything. Okay? We do. We make that decision to do some things ourselves. We want to blame it on the devil. You know, some things the devil you should blame on. Okay? But sometimes we got to blame ourselves. We just find a scapegoat and we use the devil because the devil is a dirty dog. And they say, okay, that dirty dog is, but sometimes we the dirty dog. Roger! Roger, Bobby, let's see who we got. Murphy, hey. Chichipaya. Hit that like button one time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Ron Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation under a group. Joshua Moore. He said, what did you eat for breakfast? Hey, I'm glad you asked, Joshua. I had an awesome breakfast, ladies and gentlemen. It was one of the best breakfasts I've had. Well, for a while. I had steamed vegetables. That's my favorite breakfast. Steamed hot. I forgot to say hot steamed vegetable. I like it hot. You know, and I don't put nothing on. You think, well, I know you put some ketchup on it, you put some mustard, you put some salt, pepper, and seasoning. No, I like it plain. Plain as that, because I know that the vitamins, nutrients, and the minerals have not been boiled out. And I want it for me. I want it fresh. Right? So I had broccoli, I had carrots, I had green beans. What else? Potatoes. And I had a big plate, man. And I'm full. I feel good. Thank you so much, Lisa D. That was a wonderful breakfast. What did you eat?
I had same thing and plus eggs.
She had egg. I can't eat a lot of egg.
And
Eggs.
rice.
Okay, she she got to have that rice. Then she's a rice person. She's a rice baby. A rice baby. Let's go. Right, Jay, Bobby, Lizzie, one. Danny, man, what's up, man? How you doing? Got to see ya. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lizzie, one nation. I got one love. He's a Bobby and Lizzie. I miss you guys. Sorry, I've been so busy trying to get all of these products done. How you guys doing? Hey, thank you so much. We miss you too, Zan. We are doing well, man. Getting ready for the Christmas season here, and we're happy. And even though we're under GCQ quarantine, MGCQ quarantine, we're still okay. We can go a lot because we still under restrictions, but they allow us to go more places and do more things.
Yeah, it's not more, not really strict now, unless you have to. I mean, you have to wear only mask and face shield, and you're okay.
Yeah, it's not as strict as before, and we can go places and do more things now. So, but we're doing good, man. I'm so glad to hear from you and see you doing well. It looks like you're doing well. And we're happy, man. We're very happy. It's good to be happy. And it's nice to be nice. That's what brothers come.
When are you going to have a collaborate?
Why you keep always mentioning? I done told you, Lisa D. I done told these guys whenever you want to join me on this show, email me, contact me, and let me know. I have an open door policy for people on the show. If anybody out there wants to get on the show and talk and collaborate, let me know. Okay. Open door policy for the members of the train ride. Okay. You're a member on this train ride. You got something to talk about, powerful, or you just want to represent a product you have. If you let me know, we will do that. It's not a problem. Okay, but people that's not on the train, I got to see. You know, it's one of those things. I got to see what you're talking about before I let you on the show. But anybody that ride the train, you remember the train, man. Hey, just let me know, man. It's an open door policy. Okay, ride train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation, Zandy, man. Blue Rangers in the house. All my Blue Rangers in the house say, hoorah! All my angels in the house say, hooray! Ride train, Bobby, Lizzie. Zandy, man. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? I'm good, man. I've been busy, man. I've been doing my product, man. You know, I ain't time. Now I got some time, man. I'm gonna sit down and say, how y'all doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ride train, Bobby. Murphy, hey. He said, hoorah. What up, Zan? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, my Zan, man. What's up? Ride train, Bobby. Baco coffee. Need some coffee. He said, DJ, Bobby. Hello. In the Philippines, you have to get used to the roosters yelling, dogs barking, karaoke singing all hours of the night. And it's like, yeah, man. You know, it took me a while to get used to that stuff, and I'm still actually not used to it because these details, them dog bark get on my nerve, man. We got people around our house, not in our house, but like 2 doors down, they got a dog that's some dogs just like choo choo, and some dogs this dog be all the time. He's a barker. Some dogs are barkers. I call them barkers. They got to bark about nothing. They just, how you doing? And then some dogs, you don't say, you can rile them up all you want. They're going to look at you like you're food. What's wrong with just food? Trying to make me bark. I'm not going to bark at you. I got more sense than you. But yeah, and when dogs, I'm very sensitive about my sound and my ears. Noise has a tendency to upset me, or it takes me off my game, put it like that. A lot of noise. I mean, little light stuff. I don't know. But a lot of especially dog sound. So I'm still, I've gotten adjusted to some degree, but I'm still adjusting. As this may be a lifelong process. But the noise I can deal with the roosters now. That's not too bad.
Go to the mountain.
The mountains, whole nother level. Whole nother level of noise in the mountains, man. You cows, goats, cat, I mean, anything.
I mean, the road got a lot of roosters.
All day long and night, all night. You think you guys think that roosters just crow in the morning? Nah, it's 24/7. Make you want to go to heaven. But yeah, those sounds. Some can't. When you're like me, when I'm focusing on something, you know, I don't like to be disturbed with a bunch of noise. So you know what I do? I shut all the doors in the house. If I hear a bunch of dogs, I shut it and I turn on the AC, and doing that blocks the sound out, and I can focus. But you have to find things to get adjusted. But this gonna be all right, man. You all right? Let not your heart be troubled, man. You gonna be all right. Let's go.
I know how.
the house, Angel in the house, Angel in the house. Woo! What's up, Angel? How you doing, my dear? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. She said, "Aloha, I'm here. Good to see you." Enos, we have missed you for a while, but I know we don't see you. We know that you're working hard. Enos is from Carolina, healthcare worker, and she, along with Michael Coffee, needs some coffee. Take care of people that are in distress because of the COVID. And you guys know that they're working overtime. They work a lot of hours, and when they come home, they don't want to be bothered. They want to take their shoes off and relax their body, get them something to eat, take a good hot shower, and get in their bed. Okay, so don't call Enos. Don't be trying to text her. Don't be trying to email her because she ain't got time for you. So good to see you. You did ride a train by Renee one nation.
She said Hawaii is like that, but everyone knows shut the karaoke down at 10:30 p.m.
Oh, okay. Hawaii, I didn't know that. Hawaii's like that too with the North. That's good. I didn't. Yeah, you told me something I didn't know. I didn't know that. Wow. So Hawaii's like that too. I guess maybe tropical countries are like that. Tropical states and countries, places are like that. But I didn't know that. That means that there's a lot of people, maybe from the Philippines here too. You think so? You think so? I don't know.
They're bringing the roosters.
They bring the roosters. They bring the dog, the cat, the rooster too.
And cows and goats.
And the cows. Okay, that's good information. I did not know that. But yeah, they're telling that karaoke, just like 10 p.m. there, karaoke is not supposed to be done at 6 p.m. but people still do it. And then I'll probably bring something on this. There's another proposal that the church is talking about. But yeah, I'll talk about that later. But yeah, so I didn't know that, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? She said, roosters go off anytime, any time of the day. We got some rooster guy, got a rooster, about some of them right over across from their back area. I don't care what time of day, man. Yeah. And the only reason y'all can't hear them now is I got the door shut. I got the back door shut. We got the AC on. So when that happens, like I said, we block out most of the sound that y'all can't hear. But yeah, the roosters is something else, man. And this guy had 2 or 3 right in our door. And every time we open the door, I guess they could hear us open the door and that make us sound off even more. I'm like, I'm tired of these roosters. I wish he'd move, and he moved too. Trayvon, you need to see One Nation.
That's it.
Okay, all right, guys, it's been real. We got to go. Thank you so much for everybody that gave today. You are much appreciated. God bless you. More blessings to you. We'll try to be back. What is this, Wednesday? We're going to try to be back until Saturday, or we'll back either with a live stream. She don't let me tell y'all. We'll be back with a live stream one every day until Saturday or Sunday. It may be in the mornings or it may be in the evenings. And if you don't see over the live stream on that day, we will have a recorded video. But mostly we're trying to get a live stream every day, morning or evening, until Saturday or Sunday of this week. So I'm just giving you a heads up. So y'all be looking for it, okay? And if we don't show up, Bobby do have a recorded video, but that's our intentions for this week. All right, yeah. Lisa D.
Thank you for joining us, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Chichipaya! Our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page, and you can also follow us on Instagram at WT Life in the Philippines. Look in the video description for media information. For your information, if you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video. And if you wish to donate to us via PayPal, our PayPal donation address is vidax004@gmail.com, and you can contact us at the same email address for more information. And we have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you're a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information. All veterans with a VA card will have access to benefits.
we have one more comment.
Okay, another comment? We got. Edith D says, she said, you get a ticket in, police shows up.
Noise
ordinance. Oh, okay. So they have noise ordinance. I don't know if they have noise ordinance out here.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't know if they got it out here either, but there's a lot of noise out here. The only noise ordinance they do have one is called karaoke. After 6 p.m., no karaoke allowed. But people don't, and then if you take them down, if you go to the police on them, they're going to, when they find out who called the police on it, they're going to find a way to get you back. So we don't bother. We don't get no trouble. We let them go make their noise. We just shut our door. Ride Train Bobby DC One Nation. Who we got? That's it. Okay, let's go our closing clips. Yeah, man, we got
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
Oh, James Scott. This is Bobby D.
We gotta go. We go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
We got to go. All right, y'all. It's been real. It's been real. It's been real. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. This is Bobby D.
And the Tuba Queen, Lisa D.
Saying take care.
God bless.
And
Peace. Have a good night, guys.
Take care, guys. See you next time.